Is there an answer to the mega darts? I mean, we all know what happened. Centurion came out. Everybody was hoping this was going to be our great 100-foot flat blaster that would fire these big, huge honking darts and nail people. There was so much anticipation. Everybody was speculating about this blaster. That shell was huge. We could do so much with it. We could put all sorts of air tanks and stuff like that. And I mean, people like Liam Davis, who is, God, he is really, really smart kid, and I've known him for years in Australia. He did. He made a Titan Turion with it, but you know what? Not many people have done much with it other than Hang of Explorer. He made a Zerat, but there could have been so much more done with it. Mostly the ammo format, okay? Big, huge darts. They have two big air ports on the side of them and big hollow channel inside. These are literally like flying parachutes. And because they gather so much lift when they're flying, they'll bobtail like that when they fly, okay? And they'll get all sorts of lift, but they're so inaccurate. So what to do about it? Make Steffens. These are not Hasbro Mega Darts. These are actually Busby Air Max XLs that are cut to slug length. So these are my slugs, and I fire them out of a brass dual strike Magnum. So we got 3 blasters to compare this to today. And we're going to have ourselves a Mega Shootout. Mega Shootout! That's right. We've got a stock blue Magnus, Sonic Blue. We got a Cyclone Shock that has the poles cut out, an 8-kilogram orange Modwick Stampede Spring, and pretty much that's it. And of course we got a Mega Brass Dual Strike Magnum to show you how powerful these can be. Now, just like any other dart, it has limits. And the big question is, well, you'll see at the end, why go with such a limited form factor if you want to go long range? You want to go smaller diameter and farther. And anybody who saw my Boomco Bird of Prey video, yes, Boomco darts are sticky, what have you, okay? But you can see that there is potential there if new heads were made and people play with the dart format. So let's begin, shall we? Okay, the first blaster we're going to start with is the Sonic Blue Mega Magnus. Stock, mind you. Not bad, not bad. But can we do better? I think we can. As you can see, all 3 darts have seemingly hit the other side of the yard, no problem. Pretty good. Yes, they are cooking. They are cooking. The heat makes it so the wax gets taken off the version 3 X Dots heads. As you can see, there's the newest batch. There's the oh, actually, that's the oldest batch. That's the newest batch. Yippers. Those are almost ready to get glued. Sorry, Mark. They just take a long time to get the wax off. V3s. Yeah. Now we're going to go with the 8-kilogram Cyclone Shock. More zippity-doo-dah, as you can see. Yeah, a little more out of control. That one was good. But as you can see, the more powerful the Mega Darts get, even upping it maybe 10 feet per second, they just got to control more. Yeah, what to do. Well, my friends, that's where slugs come in. And you can load them into the darts. In the dart chambers if you keep the very back of the pegs. this gives you better effective range. No more climbing or lofting. On top of that, you got like a cyclone shock or something. People don't know it's loaded. Check it out. See? You see all that? Yeah. So, they make a new version that doesn't even have second cut. So let's see how these fire, huh? Oh, you know, a little more drag, but straighter. Way straighter. Ah. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, that's it. But what happens if we put it in a real high velocity setting? These new Buzz BXLs that I've cut into slugs. What happens? So let's throw something that can throw a Mega Dot 100 feet. Oh yes, brass dual strike Magnum. Now, where do you get this? Hey, I don't remember that dual strike having a big ass, you know, barrel like that, or stock or anything else. It's kind of funny because the dual strike actually would do better with a stock. No, this is custom. It's got the plunger void sealed up in there. This one's 24 kilograms, but I usually make them at 14, and they do wonderful. 240, 260 feet per second out of the muzzle, and anywhere from 100 to 120 on the Megas. Now, I do have to point this up a little because these barrels point down because of the straight barrel mod. But, anywho, ha ha ha! You can see that. Yeah. From sitting range here, it's pretty good. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah. Let's get this shooting at the hill, shall we? We can see that these darts are a little bit more like number 6 slugs. But if I were to throw a normal Mega through there, let's put it this way. That'd be a little bit more like maybe, fuck you, tree! Wah! Yeah. It's got a lot of loft. Now let's go upstairs and crony this stuff. So our first victim is going to be the stock Mega Magnus. If I don't jam the first dart. Okay, so here we are. 67 feet per second. 53 feet per second. 71 feet per second. Okay, so let's do a review here. High, 71. Low, 53. Average, 63 feet per second. Okay. With that settled now, let's try the Mega Cyclone Shock with the 8 kilogram Orange Waterworks Stampede spring. 3 will be the normal Mega Darts, and 3 will be my Happy Slugs that are Air Max XLs. 81 feet per second, 59 feet per second, 77 feet per second. So high, 81, low, 59, and average of 72 feet per second. Not bad, not bad. So it does about 70, 80s. That one dart obviously was a fluke. Now we're going to try our slugs. fast do my Air Max XL slugs go through this? 71, 74, 84. You can see it's more consistent. High, 84, low, 71, and average, 76. So it is faster, even though it doesn't go as loft as much. It's a nice straight flight. And a lot of people think that mega darts are fun. Hey, they fly everywhere and they whistle. Yeah, but who wants an unpredictable dart? What the fuck fun is that? Now, let's really load them out, man. Let's really load them. Because now we're going to throw a dual strike magnum through the damn thing. This ought to be interesting. Okay. Ready, set. I have to go way back here because the barrel's so long. I could take it off, but no, that's okay. 106 with a normal mega dot. Now let's load it up with a slug. So a normal mega, the top barrel, will do 106 feet per second. And you saw that thing hit that tree from about, I would say, 95, 100 feet away and uphill. And that's a steep hill. You guys saw that. That's where I shot the last video with this. So now, let's go with the 3 slugs. Put in mind, the bottom 2 barrels will be slower than the top one. Well, let's see. 113 feet per second. Next one. 96 feet per second. 89 feet per second. This is actually a slow day for the brass dual strike magnum in mega mode. But you can see how those 3 backups right there, because it's got such a powerful spring load in there. It's got a Century C882 and an 8 kilogram Orange Modworks long shot in there. 24 kilograms. Tons of power. This is enough to take that single dot and just wing it, you know? So let's see here. High, 113. Low, 89. Average, 101 feet per second. You're starting to see what kind of velocities that this needs. And that a plant like this and a plant like that, and with your normal modded springs, you can't really do it with this large, draggy, you know, heavy dart format. You can't do it. It's not really made for long range. So what do you do then? Okay, so I know this is a mega shootout. And we've had our casualties, as you can see. But what does it take to really throw a dart really long distances? So I have a 1.1 gram FNJ right here. And I'm going to throw it through the brass dual strike magnum, a top barrel, just for shits and giggles. What does it take? What does it take? Let's take the Merlin off. Let's just go straight brass with this, okay? Not going for stability, I'm just giving for speed, just to show you what does it take. Alright, that, and it's too long, I think it would be too long. But okay, so anyway, ready, aim, and that kind of speed. Oh yes, that kind of speed. For some reason, the rifling throws the chronograph off with this on the high speed. Even though it's doing that speed, I have a theory that sometimes it just doesn't read it right. That's right, folks. A 24 kilogram brass dual strike magnum just did 280 feet per second. If you were to add that up in joules, that's almost 4 joules of power. It's potential energy versus kinetic energy. And then this baby's got the kinetic energy, as you can see. Very powerful monster indeed. Very powerful. Well, anyway, this is Cartaya. Now I gotta edit all this crap. See you later. Bye-bye.